Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is your July 2024 monthly reading. We're going to do singles first and then look at couples, relationships, situationships in the second part of the reading. That will be for you if your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus is in Virgo. This reading could be for you. Be sure to check your other placements to be really clear on a good depiction of what could be happening for you for the month of July. If anything does not resonate, please don't try and force it into your world. You know how these are with the general collective. My name is Cody. I'm your conscious soul reader. Welcome to my channel. If you're brand new, I appreciate your curiosity. If you're already a returning YouTube subscriber, welcome back. Thank you all for your continued love and support. I know these are late. I've been doing some shifting. I'm telling you, things are going to be very different. All of my Virgo placements in my chart are pinging like crazy because I'm getting organized, I'm getting stable, I'm getting solid. Hi, Laura. Welcome. So we're about to get started. Let's look at Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is going to be for singles in the first half of the reading. If you're in a situation, a partnership, a relationship, a marriage, a coupleship, whatever, that's going to be for the second half of the reading. I hope you're doing good, Laura. Good to see you. All right, here we go. Oh, all right. Single Virgos, what do they need to know for the month of July? What do single Virgos need to know? If you're single and you're open to relationships, not if you're just like, I don't want a relationship, I don't want anything, I'm happy single, this may not be for you. Okay. All right. So we've got the star card coming out with that initial you position. So with the star card, that is heavy, intense healing, but also a lot of focus on you, a lot of attention. We've got the Page of Cups with the Justice card coming out, right? Offers. You're starting to get offers because of how balanced you seem, how available, how much you seem to have learned from what's gone on. So you seem to be attracting in, right? All right. So what crosses or complements my single Virgos? We love to see healing. Could be dealing with an Aquarius as well. We love to see the healing. We love this. You've had probably a good solid time period of healing, and now you're starting to get a little bit of attention, a little focus because your vibration is higher. You're starting to radiate from the inside out. Okay. What crosses or complements my beautiful Virgo placements? Seven of Cups with the Ten of Wands was being sticky. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Sun card with, yep, Knight of Cups and the Three of Cups. Dating, getting out there again, being optimistic, being really hopeful. This is manifesting from the correct place, right? All of your radiance that is coming from the inside out is really drawing in a lot of attention. People are wanting to go take you out. People are making offers. People are wanting to hang out with you more. So even if you are not like, putting yourself in the dating scene, you're definitely getting out there a lot more, which is allowing you to be in the vicinity of people who would be tempted to flirt with you, to talk to you. Okay. What is the best that can be achieved for Virgo? All right, we'll take them. Seven of Cups and Ten of Wands. They just want to be out here. Okay, there you are, Virgo. There you are. I wouldn't get overwhelmed. By this. I feel like if something is coming to you in confusion, it is a lesson. This is an opportunity for you to apply what it is that you've learned, for you to see very clearly what offers are being brought in whenever you're allowing for yourself to be put out there a little bit more, right? And so the burden of this, of the choices, of the options, right? You feel like now you're in this, I have to choose somebody, I have to pick somebody. You most certainly do not. Virgo. What you have to do is take your time, really get to know people. This is a time for introspection. You could have been isolated for quite some time, and now being out and about is a little bit overwhelming. We've got Two of Cups, King of Swords back here, Six of Cups. Okay. So new unions coming in should never be based on past experiences. Only lessons that we have learned are what needs to be brought to current situations, right? Not watching somebody for, for them to repeat patterns that somebody else did. This is putting on somebody, putting a lot of responsibility on somebody to, avoid and misrepresenting themselves as somebody from your past. We've got temperance trying to come out here, being patient, being very slow, being very careful with yourself as you are, waiting to see how it pans out. Okay. What's the foundation? What's the foundation for singles, for Virgo singles? What's the foundation? Okay. 10 of Pentacles. Take your time. To build something solid, you need to take your time. You need to take your time to really make sure that this is worth the investment, the efforts. Pentacles are about money, and what is time but energy? What is money but energy? How do you spend your time, right? This is about paying attention, right? All of these things have to do with currency. And so in order for this to feel secure, in order for this to feel like a solid commitment and dedication worth the effort for you, this is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to take your time and let things reveal themselves to you. Okay, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, that Page of Swords, 5 of Cups. You've learned a lot. And with that Wheel of Fortune coming out, I feel like you're probably pretty communicative about how much karmic cycles, how many karmic cycles you've had to endure, the efforts that you have taken in order to do the healing from them. We've got 6 of Cups reverse. When ultimately, if we're still bringing it up, right, we're still kind of sitting in that energy, right? You're still needing to detach. You're still needing to process and work through things. Excuse me. Oh. One of these days. Oh my God. Wow. Okay, so sorry. That was, okay, here's a 6. That was some core workout there. My apologies. Okay. Ooh. There's a vortex right here that just swallows my cards up every time. And it just, here. Okay, here we go. What's that past energy? I don't spend too much time in the past, so we're just going to look at it real quick just to affirm. What's that past energy for single Virgos? Past energy. What's that past energy? 9 of Cups, 2 of Wands, the Hierophant are trying to come out. Okay, 4 of Swords, the minor arcana of the Hermit. Okay, of that Hermit card, introspection. Really being at peace, being alone, probably because of this time in isolation for you is clarifying, and it gives you time to really kind of get your bearings and to figure things out so that you can feel more confident moving forward. And even if it takes you a while, you're not afraid. You're not afraid of doing that work. You're not afraid of being alone. You're really not. It's almost safer for you, right? Versus allowing somebody opportunities to hurt you. 5 of Swords, allowing for somebody opportunities to hurt you. You'd rather be alone. We've got the Moon card coming out that just came out when I'm talking about that. 6 of Cups, Chariot. Okay, these things from the past that you've had to overcome. It's you'll do it. You're no stranger to hard work. You just prefer to not. So if you have to be single, you're good with that. You're absolutely good with that before you ever rush into anything, no matter how attracted to the outcome you are, right? In order to resist confusion, in order to resist issues, in order to resist chaos, in order to resist the mayhem, you're taking your time. You've always taken your time, but I feel like you're doing even more so now. I almost feel like, if things have slipped through the cracks, You may be the type of person that blames yourself and feels like really down on yourself for allowing that to happen. So you really pull back. Woo, can relate. I have a stellium in Virgo myself, so we are our own worst critics. Virgo placements, oh, I got chills, are their own worst critics. So when something is that way, right? Because when you decide to go into something, you put all of your effort in. And so when it doesn't go well, you're your own worst critic. It's difficult. All right. What's that outcome for Virgos? What's that outcome? Son of a mother. What's that outcome? What's that outcome? 9 of Cups. Knight of Wands. 4 of Wands. 3 of Wands. Interesting. Temperance and 10 of Cups. Yeah. So 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, Emperor, High Priestess. So you're no stranger to taking your time. And I feel like you're almost anticipating being a bit of a free spirit for a while. You know that way down the road, it is very plausible. It's very possible and plausible for you to go all in for marriage, family, the whole 9. But in the meantime, you're just kind of sitting back and letting it all reveal itself to you versus chasing it around and remaining as free a spirit as time will allow, which is healthy. This is good. It was 11:11 when I looked up on my timer. So that's good. All right. So Emperor, High Priestess, you're trusting in the fact that hard work that you've done, whatever work you've done on figuring things out, is going to allow you to really use time to your advantage. I think this is going to allow you to use time to your advantage to kind of weed out the riffraff, to see who's in it for the long haul and who's in it to just kind of play around. And until then, you're nice and detached. You're nice and loose. You're good. You're good being single, and that's okay. Allowing for it to come to you and not chasing it is exactly the right thing to do. So kudos. Congratulations for getting it. I feel like you've been listening to me, to my other readings anyway, when I go live, possibly. All right. So actually, I want to look. So what's coming in? We will do that. We'll do the Beach Time Soul. So we're going to look at the Beach Time Soul Love Oracle for single Virgos. Darn it. Yep. Got seduction, flirting, dating, getting out there. We've got the golden mirror. So, right. So I personally am I'm in the middle of my life, right? So having been through several experiences of relationships and having had to start over many times, when you get back out there, right, you realize that the dating pool is really more so of a cesspool. And the older you get, it's pretty much like going to the dump and trying to find the least broken thing there whenever you want to go start dating again, right? So this is about getting back out there and offering yourself up in this frequency and this energy of, okay, I'm here and I'm available. Instead of doing that, I feel like there is this draw from spirit and your inner self, your higher self, to pull you away from that whole thing and to allow you to put distance between yourself and another person, to allow them to reveal themselves to you so that you are not getting caught up in the temptation of being blindsided by somebody completely love bombing you, hiding their narcissistic tendencies here, right? Coming out too forward too quickly, professing unconditional love or, deep attractions towards you, more so focusing on self-love than their profession of your oneness with them. I've got palm tree turning over here with security again, stability, security and stability. I feel like this growth that you've done is putting this stipulation on anybody coming in based on what you've learned from the past here with photograph, everything you've learned from the past. This is you turning things in your favor now. We've got the sword and the rose coming out with this complete and total clarity, with you honoring what it is that you've learned, honoring the work you've done on yourself by making sure that somebody is worthy of your energetic exchange. Yeah, we've got chaser and snake, right? So these are the types of people that you find when you get out there: seductive, chasers, codependent people, people who hide their shady behaviors, people who will put you in competition with other people to make you have to compete for their attention, for their affection, people who will play games with you to see, those loyalty tests and the, how much do you want this kind of games that they play. I've got abundance coming out. And it came out sideways. And abundance is more so about maintaining a positive mindset to obtain what it is that you want through manifestations, right? Through manifesting what it is that you're after. You have to really kind of focus on positivity, gratitude, optimism, things that are really uplifting in order to draw more of that in. If you're sitting there and looking at the negative of what's coming to you and everything out there, pull back, take a step back from things and just kind of realize that, maybe the approach is different. Maybe the approach needs to be where you are waiting in focusing on self in order to attract into self, right? Focusing on self. We've got boat coming out. Receiving what you need. Not going and looking for what you need, receiving it in. Not chasing, receiving. That is how we ascend. That is how we evolve. That's how we transcend into new phases for life, to open us up and prepare us for union with that person who has also done that work. And by waiting and eventually aligning with this other person in that vibrational way, this is a very unique way of looking at it for you to kind of not focus on societal ways of being taught that, you have to be, in these games and you have to play these games and you have to have these rules and you have to, if they're not chasing you, then they don't care. And if you're not running for them, then this and that and the other. Hi, Cosmic Heat. Hi, Celia. Hi, good to see y'all. Welcome. Yeah, that's over. That's over the way you used to do things. And I feel like in order for you to get what it is that you're looking for with a genuine connection, this is about you evolving away from the way you used to get out there and date. There's a lot of social conditioning for how we're supposed to be out there. The only way you're supposed to be out there is just continuing to build yourself to be better than you were before, continuing to evolve into the type of person that you would want to date yourself. And this ultimately opens you up to aligning with the type of person that is a vibrational match. When you're pouring all of that effort into yourself and becoming the type of person that you yourself would want to date, this attracts in the exact right energy. This is about figuring that out. This is about, you kind of looking at it and seeing it for what it is. finally, you know, you get to a certain point in life and you're like, oh, okay, now I get it. Now I get it. This world will keep you chasing your tail, and it'll keep you in a state of lack, and it'll keep you feeling like, you know, perception outward is the only way to have true happiness within, whenever that's completely backwards. True happiness within creates the reality around you of your true bliss and your true happiness. Ooh, ooh, channeled message. Beautiful. Hello, my darlings. Good to see y'all. Okay, we're going to move into couples for Virgo. This is my Virgo live reading. It's easier for me to do live because it's just an instant up going. So it's good to see all of you. I will be live tonight on TikTok. Live tonight on TikTok, y'all. So let's look at couples. If you are a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or a cross watcher, this could be for you. If you're in a partnership, a relationship, a coupleship, a situationship, a complicated ship, this part of the reading could be for you. So let's look at that. What do we want to use? Let's use me up. Let's look at my favorite deck, the unofficial Shitty Tarot. Go back, girl. Do it. Do it. Do it now. Do it. Sorry. Every time I hear it, do it, I hear that song. Weird. Virgo vibes, right? All right, here we go. Couples, relationships. Exactly. All right, here we go. Couples, relationships. If you're in a partnership and you're experiencing issues with your partner, this could be for you. If not, hang out, watch the reading. Could be for somebody you know. All right, here we go. What's that you position for Virgos? Cross watchers, if you need to, switch that energy. Hello, mess. I said mess, not miss. Mess. Okay, let's calm down. There was a couple of queens coming out there. And a little page. Okay, page. So page is a love offer, and it's an apology. Okay. Oh, yep. Tower, Ace of Cups. So a major upheaval has happened. There's been some really painful realizations here about a partnership, and there could be somebody, you know, apologizing, asking for a reboot. The Ace of Cups is, can we just start over? Can we just start over again? I've got the Page of Wands, the Negotiator. Can we start from square one? Can we just backtrack? I'm so sorry. Okay. What crosses or complements Virgos? What crosses or complements Virgos? What crosses or complements Virgos? Ah, come on, babe. Thank you. That's a lot, but we will take that one. Four of Swords. You're going to think about it. I hear your apology. I will think about it. For others of you, you could be offering an apology and you thought long and hard about what needs to be said here. I've got Seven of Pentacles, Three of Swords, right? This has been long seated, the type of pain that you both have inflicted upon one another. I've got Temperance with the Seven of Swords out here. A lot of patience has been exemplified. A lot of patience has been exemplified with somebody doing some pretty heartbreaking things. Interestingly, I want to note that the Four of Swords in the regular Rider-Waite is the person laying on the bed, and the three swords are up on the wall, and the one sword is laying below the bed. So the three swords here are being thought about, contemplated, worked through, dealt with. Okay, so there is energy of that. There's energy of that. If this is not your person, this is you. Somebody here is just, you know, I'll think about it. Let me think about that, and let me apply as necessary. Okay, what needs to be said back to you? Six of Pentacles. So we can come back together and have this conversation. What is the best that can be achieved in this situation? What's the best that can be achieved? What's the best that can be achieved in this situation? Cards are ornery today. Ornery. Hello. Oh, okay. King of Wands is good. King of Wands, Queen of Cups with the Five of Pentacles. So there is a focus on love. There's a focus on love and an inability to want to push this aside. Look at this. The Five of Swords, the Empress, the Four of Cups. Nobody wants to be fighting here. Nobody wants to be fighting. And I think overall for the big picture, we're all going to eventually, ultimately decide, yeah, healing. Healing is it. Healing is it. Starting over, the reboot, that is either, something could have been said to the point to where you're just like, you know what, I'm just going to focus on myself. I'm going to focus on my self-love. I'm just going to focus on me. And so you're contemplating that, right? You could be thinking and wondering, what does that look like? Three of Pentacles coming out. For others of you, you're working on it. How do I come back together with this person to be able to talk about things, to work things through, to heal, to calm things down? Six of Swords, to be able to Seven of Wands, to heal from this defensive conversation, maybe being very, very, very defensive about there being peace, defending peace at all costs. I refuse to argue with you anymore. Judgment card. Got the Death card that has fallen out as well. Okay. What's the foundation? What's the foundation? Hi, everyone. Okay, what's the foundation? Virgo couples. Virgo couples. Singles had their part of the reading in the first half. This is for partnerships, relationships, situationships. If you are Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you know one, cross watcher, switch that energy. All right. Okay. King of Pentacles, King of Wands. Didn't we have a couple of kings fall out earlier? Very masculine energy. I feel like everybody's kind of providing ideas. This is about you being able to do the work, doing the work, and knowing that it will pay off eventually. Here's the Queen of Swords, Seven of Cups with a full card. You're feeling a little non-committal to, a rushed decision on this. I feel like you're really sitting and focusing on making sure that this is going to be for the best of everybody moving forward. We've got Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Kind of like, I've got one more try in me, but we're going to have to really do things differently. We're going to have to really, up the ante about what needs to be done here, what can be said, what doesn't need to be said. It's about doing that work, committing and dedicating yourself to working on things. What's that past energy? What's that past energy? Woo. What's that past energy, please? Ace of Swords. Hermit. There's another five. Five of Cups. So much has gone on that has changed everything. Five of Swords, Five of Wands, Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles, right? So much has gone on that has changed everything. We've got Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. Somebody here may have taken opportunities to, do things as they see fit. Here we've got the Hermit card coming out again to your own reading that happened for the singles. Now we've got Virgo again. Some sort of truth was realized, and now the grief and despair of having to pull back and think about things. Work through things. Look at things you never thought you would have to look at, that you never thought you'd have to deal with. Quite heartbreaking. Let's see. What's the outcome? What's the future outcome for... What's that? Honorary card. What's that future outcome? Thank you. Major decision. There it is again. Major decision. Okay. There's the Queen of Pentacles. We keep pulling these little queens eventually, right? Eventually you will get ready to receive what's being offered, to receive the message, to receive an apology eventually for now, you're providing a lot of information, a lot of, control and command over the way this is going to happen. I feel like somebody here is really in command because we've had all four kings come out. We've had all four kings come out. Somebody here is really in command and truly focused on the betterment for everything. The ultimate goal here is healing. It is healing. And this is a non-emotional decision. A very non-emotional decision. Super matter of fact, very practical, non-emotional. A comfort level for Virgos, actually. Being an earth sign, emotions are not really comfortable. Okay. Oh, that felt interesting to get out. Okay. All right. So you've got your work cut out for you. It feels like a major decision needs to be made, but it's not being made from a place of emotion. And this is good. This is good because it allows you to make very practical decisions that are for the betterment of the future, of that long-term goal, that long-term vision for everybody. And not just for, the immediate fact of not wanting this to change or, being in the moment of something petty and small that doesn't really matter. It's, you're looking at the totality of things. And, it's not just this one thing. It's everything leading up to it. It is this plus. Okay. Because if it was only one small thing, it would not be a big deal to have to accept an apology for it. It's easy to accept an apology if something, that just happened once or doesn't happen all the time. If something is repetitively happening or getting worse or, there is zero effort for something to be different, this apology is a lot more difficult to accept. It's a lot more difficult to accept whenever it feels like just empty words without any action to back it up. Okay. All righty. Let's look at some oracle to close out for Virgos in couples, partnerships, relationships. Boy, can I clear a room. later for all of the live reading when I'm starting to interact again, because I have missed the crap out of y'all. I've been on vacation and I am back and I am entering a workathon, so you'll see a lot of me, annoyingly enough. All right, let's see. What else can I tell for Virgos? What else does Virgo in a couple partnership relationship need to know? You got burned. You've been burned. You've been hurt so much. Hard for you to trust. We've got forgiving coming out here. Forgiving is not for them. It's for you. It's for you to release that space that you're holding of resentment, anger, frustration, grief, sadness, sorrow in. It gives that space release from your soul, from your heart, so that you can start to bring in better things, the energy of love, the energy of optimism, the energy of gratitude, so that you can manifest better. Because if we're holding on to anger and resentment and grief, sadness, all those things, right, we're blocking the ability for better things to come into that place. Even if you've been so burned, and trust me, we've all been burned. If you're old enough, then you've experienced a little bit of heartbreak, a little bit of little bit of realization of how people can be, and there truly are, right? Having your bubble burst, your childhood bubble bursts that first time. Oof, that's painful. What else can I tell Virgos? To a Chris, oh my darling. No ma'am. Don't hurt my Celia. All right. Yeah, you may have felt just like another conquest. You may have felt just like, I'm just another notch on a belt. I'm just another game piece on the board of your life, and you just feel like somebody has just played you completely, and you've been drowning in this and the emotions, so you've completely shut those off. You've been feeling lost. You're barely keeping things together. Spirit could be guiding you to ask for help, to ask for guidance, to ask for a place to kind of catch your breath in order for you to be able to process things in a more peaceful setting, in a more calm setting. I've got escape out here, right? You could be needing to escape a very chaotic situation. Somebody may be, talking too much and not allowing you to think. Somebody may be, hindering your abilities to really process things by, overwhelming you. So you're feeling like you need to get away from this so that you can think about things. We've got empty and rabbit hole at the end of the deck here. Empty is about you feeling completely void of emotions or feelings towards this person in any other way other than hurt and pain. And I feel like you've been giving and giving to something so much that it's left you feeling completely depleted. And now to have the ultimate betrayal of being burned on top of that is feeling a little endless for you, and you're just wanting to escape. It feels like you've been lost in this for so long. I've got rabbit hole. It just feels like it's been never ending, and you're looking for your way out. You're looking for your way out so that you can feel more fulfilled and more able to let go, so that you can start to heal from the pain, to be able to forgive. All right. I want to look again. I'm going to do one more because I don't know why they drew me to pick that deck up. It's always so morbid. What else can you tell us about that oracle reading real quick? Burn. We've got anxiety, stress, depression, feeling super restless about this. We've got a storm warning coming in. There's that upheaval again, wrecking ball, all this drama. Feels like there's just so much karma happening around you. It just feels cataclysmic to completely launch you into a different aspect of your life, to be able to really look at things here. I've got friends coming out. You could be turning to friends to help you for this peace and clarity. They could be coming around to tell you about things. They could be the ones bringing you information. I've got toxic relationship at the bottom of the deck. This is a lot of fighting. This is a lot of very triggering misunderstandings happening. Feels like you guys aren't really communicating in the same language anymore. Somebody may have offered you a lot of commitment. Hi, Lisa. A little bit later on, babe. I'll be on later tonight on TikTok, and then eventually back on the others. So I've got somebody here who's been completely committed to keeping you in the dark, being very confusing here, acting as if they're single, even though they're telling you that they want to be with you. They want to be committed to this. It's a mystery. It's a mystery to you how this person can say that they love you, but act as if they don't. So you need time. You need time to process this and look at it for what it is. Okay. All right, my darlings, that is your Virgo reading. I'm going to go ahead and end that here. I hope that gave you a little bit of clarity of what's going on. Please check my description box if you're interested in a personal reading from me to give you a deeper look into what could be going on. And also check your other placements as well. You're so welcome, Celia. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate that. Lisa, I'll be on other channels live. I just got back from vacation, so bear with me. I'll be around. So I will see y'all very soon. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thanks, Celia. Mwah. Many blessings, many returns to each and every single one of you. If you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. That will help me to be able to get back on your feed as soon as possible. Hit that notification bell, let you know every single time I am energetically called to come live, as well as my other platforms, which are all in that link tree there. Okay. And you can catch me live on all other platforms, and I'll see y'all soon. I'll see y'all a lot, actually. Love, light, abundance, and all the positive vibes you can stand. See you soon. Bye.